Welcome to C Online. These online modules are designed to complement introductory courses in C programming and systems programming. We've developed an online system to help you learn to write programs and to visualize your programs. In this module, we'll learn about basic programming concepts and practices. We keep talking about programs and programming. If you've ever used a computer, you've used a program. But what are they exactly? Programs are sequences of instructions to a computer. That's it. But we can do a lot with a sequence of instructions to a computer. The computer itself is not smart. Put simply, it's a machine that lets us move pieces of information around and make simple calculations with arithmetic and Boolean logic. The power of computers lies in the way we write programs, the way we tell the CPU what to compute. Programming languages such as C are designed to make these instructions faster and more intuitive for us to write. This is a very simple, complete C program. There's a lot happening behind the scenes because another program, called a compiler, converts our C code into a much more detailed set of machine instructions that the computer can understand. Most programs interact with the user in some way. They might ask the user for input, or present the user with output, or both. This example shows us how to output information to the screen. Let's break it down into its instructions. This is called the main function. You can think of it as a wrapper for the core of a program. When we tell the computer to run our program, it will execute the instructions in the main function. For now, every instruction you write will be inside these curly braces. This line tells the computer to output some text to the screen. The sentence, "Hello world." You can see that the text we want to print to the screen is enclosed in quotation marks. The quotation marks are important to differentiate the text we want to output from other instructions like printf and int main. The text inside the quotation marks is called a string literal. It's a string of text characters which we put directly into our code. Finally, a semicolon signifies the end of this instruction. Before the closing curly brace, we use a return statement, which tells the computer to finish executing the main function. Any statements after the return statement would not be executed by the computer. Finally, we need to specify that we want our program to be able to use input and output, since that's not built into the core of the C language. We place a #include directive at the top of the program. This isn't an instruction to be executed when we run our program. It just adds code from another file to your own code. It makes instructions like printf available for your program to use. C code needs to be compiled before we can run it. The PCRS-C system automatically compiles your code for you when you submit your programs. Since it's already compiled, let's run our program. The instructions are sent to the computer's processor sequentially, meaning one at a time, and in the order specified by our code. With the visualizer, we can step through each instruction and see the results. First, our program tells the computer that it is starting the main function. When we start our main function, you can see main appear. When the program prints "Hello World," the output shows up in our standard output box. Finally, the return statement gets executed, signifying the end of the main function. Now our program is finished executing.